Hey precious viewer, I am back with another video on the topic of happiness, and I'm here today to pass on some very interesting information to you about this movement called the Action for Happiness movement, whose founder is an economist from the London School of Economics. His name is Lord Richard Layard, and he founded this movement because he thinks that the need of the hour is that mankind practices empathy and compassion and altruism if we want the human race to survive. Um, it's so interesting that the patron of this movement is the Dalai Lama himself. So you can just imagine the seriousness of scale we are talking about. Um, According to Lord Richard Layard, altruism is the key to solving any global issues that we are facing, for example, global warming. And until and unless each one of us sees value in that, in stopping global warming, this movement will not have legs to stand on. And I was wondering, how can a economist take this approach and actually start a movement like this? So when I watched one of his talks, and it made so much sense to me on why he thinks it's the need of the hour. He has explained so beautifully that about 50 years ago, the economists came together and they said that the key to a happier life is making more money. So the Western society started their journey in that trajectory. They started uh, towards material accumulation. But I think something went amiss there, because 50 years down the line, what they have realized is half a century ago, about 60% people in society used to trust each other. And now, half a century later, with the material accumulation approach, we have ended up with only 30% individuals trusting each other in society. You can just imagine, it is half. The trust quotient in society has actually gone down by half. And that's very alarming, because it just means that we've become so individualistic now that we are not able to see beyond ourselves, and that is actually detrimental to the human race. Another interesting fact that the researchers discovered is that happiness is only 10% dependent on our income, 50% on our genes, and as much as 40% on our activities. And that is quite a revelation. So, how do you think you're going to use this information going forward if you are actually looking for happiness? Write to me in the comments. I would love to hear from you, and I would love to just read what you think about it. So, if you go to the website of Action for Happiness, I'm going to put the link in the description. You will see what they come up with. They come up with seminars and where experts on happiness come and talk to you. But the other, what I actually found more interesting is they have like a monthly calendar, and they will actually give you activities every day. So day one of the month could be call a friend, day two could be do a kind deed, day three could be help a stranger. It's very interesting. I think you should check out their website and see if it offers you any value. I'm sure it will. So you would have to realize that altruism, when practiced at a larger scale, ultimately actually benefits the smaller units of families. It will benefit you and me. So in my journey, I have learned that it all begins with us. So the main determinant of our happiness is actually our inner world, and only after that follows the outer world, which is our relationships, our work, our friends. So I hope you will take a step forward today towards your happiness and to improving your inner environment. So until we meet again, Take care and lots of love. Bye.